Animals and Friends, the show about animals in the community and people who love them. My name is Julie Bank, and I'm the president and CEO at the Pasadena Humane Society, and today I'm your host. With me as my co-host is Clara. Clara is all decked out in her holiday gear, and she is one of the many beautiful animals available for adoption at the Pasadena Humane Society. She came to us as part of our transfer program, meaning she was at a different shelter, but she came here in the hopes to find her new family. Hope somebody's going to adopt her today. Now, this is our holiday episode of Animals and Friends, so it's going to be all about ways that you can get involved with the Pasadena Humane Society and helping animals. We're also going to give you tips and ideas on how to keep your pets safe during the holiday season. Thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to share all this information with you, and we hope you have a lot of fun watching. I'm going to start off by sending you over to Chris, who's going to introduce you to another amazing dog that we have available for adoption. Take it away, Chris.
Happy holidays. Welcome back to the Pasadena Humane Society. I'm here with Tanner, the 7-year-old Labrador mix. And Tanner loves lots of walking, has a lot of energy, and is very spry for his age. If you're interested in Tanner or any of our other dogs, come down to the shelter and see what we have available for adoption.
Well, Chris, that was such an active little dog. That dog would be perfect for somebody who likes to go running, playing in the park, maybe frisbee, or coming to one of the Pasadena Humane Society agility classes. Just the thought. So it's the holiday season. This entire show is all about giving back to the animals in the community. So I'm really excited to introduce our guest. We have Raphael Magana, who is one of the Pasadena Humane Society employees who works with donors and individuals who really want to get involved with our organization. Welcome, Raphael.
Thank you very much for having me.
So start off, tell us a little bit about what you do and what your job is at the Pasadena Humane Society.
So I'm the director of Major Gifts, which means I'm a trusted advisor of the organization where I get to work with friends and family of the Pasadena Humane Society, and I get to share with them multiple programs that we have available that they're able to make a gift and be able to make a difference.
Yeah, so you're fairly new to PHS, and
I am.
We're just happy to have you here and be part of our team, and welcome, and we're excited with all of your experience. And you've talked about major giving, and really the word in there is giving. It's the holiday season, and a lot of times people will call us and say they're inspired to get involved. What are the things that they say to you to make them want to really kind of get excited about Pasadena Humane and giving to animals?
Absolutely. I have a wonderful donor. Her name's Beverly, and she called me the other day and really wanted to be able to make a difference, being that the fact that the holidays are around the corner, and she wanted to make a contribution to an organization. I walked her through some of our fantastic programs and decided to sign up for our Legacy Society.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah. So the Legacy Society is where friends and family of the Pasadena Humane Society can mention the Pasadena Humane Society in their will, trust, or Roth IRA.
And you know, sometimes people can't think about the future, but other times it's a lot of people who really want to make sure that their legacy is about giving back to animals and making a difference, right?
Absolutely, and the wonderful thing about the Legacy Society is that they're able to make a transformational a gift to a shelter, and as you and I know that a shelter requires a lot of funding
Funds,
to be able to run all the programs and all the staff that we have available.
So even a small gift to the legacy is a big gift, really, to the animals in our care. So let's talk about the holiday. Let's talk about things that people can do during the holiday, whether as an individual or as a group, to do something great.
Absolutely. So one of the wonderful things is you could do a donation drive. So holiday drive.
What'd you call it?
Holiday.
Got it. Get that pun. I hear it.
Absolutely. Holiday donation drive, which is you can grab all your colleagues, your staff, friends and family, and really go to our website and look at our wish list of what some of the current needs that we have at the shelter, and grab all your friends and family, make it fun, and get them all involved to be able to everything from pet food to dog beds.
So that's a perfect opportunity for somebody who's maybe under 18 and wants to become a kid for animals, right? They could do it at their school, with their scout groups, with their friends, to kind of look at our wish list. What about the other things? Now, you know, it's the time of the year where a lot of groups are asking for funds, and I think it's because it's the end of the year, right? Explain that to us a little bit.
Absolutely. I think one of the wonderful things that we notice in philanthropy is that being the holidays around the corner, people want to be able to make a difference. It's a moment that you get to slow down and spend time with friends and family and really reconnect of what's important to you. And you kind of begin to look in the community of what organizations are making a difference, and hopefully you look at the Pasadena Humane Society as one of those organizations in your gift-giving list.
And your gift is tax deductible, right?
Correct.
And it's perfect to include us. But, you know, from your perspective as a new person, what have you learned about the Pasadena Humane Society to kind of encourage or inspire somebody to choose us for their end of the year giving?
Absolutely. I think every gift that comes to the Pasadena Humane Society really addresses three things. And those three things are the ability to be able to take care of our animals, providing them food, shelter, and veterinary care.
And there's about 12,000 of those animals we're talking about.
Absolutely.
So we're talking about a lot.
If you think about it, 12,000 is a year of what we adopt out. Within 6 years, we would fill the Rose Bowl.
Right.
So.
That's pretty incredible.
Absolutely.
That's pretty incredible. And, you know, special thanks to all the donors who already include us in their wills or include us in their community campaigns or include us. We also have a on like a peer-to-peer kind of giving thing that people can do for the holiday, right? What's that all about?
Absolutely. So you can go to our website and be able to do it yourself, fundraiser, and get your friends and family involved. And whether it's a 5K, whether you want to be able to put something together, a drive, and get everybody involved, certainly every help is appreciated at the Pasadena Humane Society.
And there's a lot of people during the holidays that do things like, in lieu of gifts, I'm going to make a donation in your name, right? Or they'll do, in lieu of a party, we're going to have you come to our holiday party and give a donation. For those people that want to do kind of a memorial gift, what would they get in return?
We would give them a gift acknowledgement. We also have where we're able to send a card, gift in memory. It could either be a specialized hand note or an email card that we send them.
So we'll make sure that the person who it's in honor of gets that information, and that could also get like a bigger gift of a tribute or a panel at the society.
Correct.
Right? And the final thing that we didn't talk about is gift certificates, right? You could always give the gift of love by giving a gift certificate to somebody who's thinking of adopting a pet, and you can an adoption or in our store and all that kind of stuff. So Raphael, we've talked so much about ways to get involved, and I encourage everybody out there to go to our website, to give us a call, to stop on by and ask for Raphael, to learn more about ways that you can give. Thank you for being part of our team. Thank you for participating. And again, tell us one last time what our website is.
PasadenaHumane.org.
You got it. And to also come on down and ask for Raphael or come speak to any of our staff who can give you lots of information. But most importantly, we'd all like to give you thanks for all that you do to help the animals in our community. Thanks very much. So for anyone interested in adopting a cat, I encourage you to consider an adult kitty. To show you how wonderful and sweet they are, I'd like to send you over to Joan, who's in our communal cat room with a black and white kitty that will steal your heart.
Happy holidays, everyone. This is Spice. She is a 7-year-old black and white female kitty here available at the Pasadena Humane Society. She came to us at 2 months old 7 years ago and now back to us. Unfortunately, her owners couldn't keep her anymore. She gets along with everyone she meets. She really just prefers to do what she's doing right now and just hang out, be with you and cuddle and get some pets. She does get along with other cats, so come by visit her at our kitty communal room.
What a beautiful kitty. I hope she finds a home real soon. Now, I've said before, there are so many amazing people who think fondly of the Pasadena Humane Society and give of themselves every day, whether they're a volunteer, a staff member, a donor, or an adopter. We've put together a few videos to show you exactly from their words what the Pasadena Humane Society means to them.
My name is Krystle and I work as a customer care assistant at the Pasadena Humane Society and SPCA. I've been working at the Pasadena Humane Society since 2009, approximately 9 years. Some of my favorite things, of course, working at the Pasadena Humane Society is when I get to see one of the animals I've been working with get adopted and finally get its new home. I love working with the clients. Our regular clients, I know at times from name and last name, and seeing the owners smile in their face, and just seeing how happy their pet gets when they get to be reunited with their pet is, to me, one of my favorite things. Okay, so this kind of gets me a little emotional because I just have a nice little story to say. About 2 months ago, someone surrendered. A woman brought in her dog. The dog had a broken leg. Our vet was able to, splint the leg and see where it went from there. About a month and a half ago, we started taking out of her cage because she was very, very scared. We began to, have her outside in back of the desk with us, and little by little she started coming around, and a client came in that I've seen multiple times. He immediately fell in love. Of course, who wouldn't fall in love with that dog? And he ended up adopting her. So and she's been gone 3 days, and I miss her, but I know she's in a good home. This is one of the reasons why I love to work here, because I know I make a difference in a lot of these animals' lives. Over the years of working here at the Pasadena Humane Society, I have been able to see, plenty of animals come in and out of the shelter. And that's why I always tell people, adopt, don't shop.
We've had our dog Mushu for 15 years, and she's getting older, and we wanted to get another dog to be a companion for her.
When we were looking for a dog, we visited once, and that was it. It was love at first sight.
We saw Mike online, so we knew what he looked like, and we went and saw him in his cage. And he came right up to Claire and licked her on the hand. We just knew right away. He was so friendly. Oh, the Pasadena Humane Society makes sure that all the dogs are healthy. So he had just come into the shelter, so it took a few days before we could actually take him home, because they wanted to make sure he was checked out and everything was okay with him. So that made me feel good knowing that someone cared enough to check him out and let us know what's going on with him. So when we got him, we got a sheet filled out by the owner about his talents and him and his training. So about a week after we had him, I looked at the sheet and it said that he'd been trained, and one of the commands was to sing. And I was like, sing? So I tried it with him. I said, sing, Micah. And then that's how we figured out he knew how to sing.
I really wanted a dog that would play with me all the time. So that's one of the reasons why Micah changed my life. Because I really love playing with him.
It's nice at the end of the day when Micah comes up to you and cuddles with you, because he's showing true affection, because he really loves people.
I would recommend to a friend to go to the Pasadena Humane Society, because a ton of my other friends love dogs, but they don't really have a dog. So I think that would be a good place for them to get a dog.
Hi, I'm Ruth. I'm 19 and I've been a volunteer here at the Pasadena Humane Society SPCA for 3 years now.
Hey, I'm Morgan. I'm 18 and I've been volunteering here for around 3 years also.
Actually, for my 16th birthday, my parents surprised me by bringing me here and getting my dog Luna. So it's been 3 years now since then, and I've been volunteering ever since. Just seeing the facility here and seeing how much options there are for the dogs to have really enriching lives while they're in a kennel was just a really cool thing that I could have been a part of. So that really made me want to volunteer.
I don't have a dog at home, so this really gets rid of my puppy fix. And it works. I love helping the dogs. Getting them adopted is so rewarding, and I love seeing the homes that they get placed in. It's so comforting just to know that they have a home. Augustine was my favorite dog here at the shelter because I always had him on mobile. He was a great dog. He was big, but he had good behavior, and he was a great listener. I told him about my day all the time, and he just sat there looking at me, great focus. I literally talked to all my mobile dogs.
Yeah, we always talk. We like open their ears and be like,
oh, you're a good boy.
We talk to them like all the time.
When we see the dogs we have bonded with get adopted, the feeling is really bittersweet.
Even though you may never see them again, it's just like
that's the bitter. That's
exactly
bitter,
like
yeah.
it's just, it doesn't matter because they're gonna be in a good home. That's all that matters. That's our main priority here at the shelter, is just getting our dogs the right homes that they'll stay at forever.
Wow, I'm so inspired by those stories, and I hope they inspired you too to get involved with the animals in the Pasadena Humane Society. Now, speaking of animals, we're ready to show you another one. We'd like to send you over to Chris, who has a beautiful bunny named Nutmeg, who's looking for a new home. Chris, show us Nutmeg.
Happy holidays. We're here at the Pasadena Humane Society, and with me is Nutmeg, one of our adoptable rabbits. As you can see, rabbits need a lot of exercise, so we've set up a pen here with obstacles and various things for them to chew on, which they really like to do. So if you're interested in any of our rabbits, just know that they do have exercise requirements and they like stretching their legs like this. Nutmeg and all his rabbit friends are available for adoption at the Pasadena Humane Society, so come on down and see what animals we have available.
What a cute bunny that one is. I hope somebody out there hops on down to the Humane Society real soon to adopt him. Now, over a year ago, we had a little dog come into our care named Miracle. Miracle got hit by a car and was pretty bruised and battered. Thanks to a fund that we named the Miracle Fund, we were able to save her life. And we were able to do that thanks to donations and support from people like you. Please take some time to watch this video we've put together so you could see how special the Miracle Fund is. So many of you have actually donated to her cause and called to give her good wishes, and we're so thankful to everybody for all that you did for her, and of course all the other animals at the Pasadena Humane Society. Every time I watch that video, it brings a tear to my eye. I'm so happy that Miracle is living happy with her people in Pasadena. Now, holiday season, we want to keep our pets safe. I want to send you over to Jessica, who has some great tips on how to keep your animal safe during the holidays, including New Year's Eve.
Hi everyone! The holiday season is upon us, and Odin and I are here to talk to you today about how important it is to consider your pet's health and safety during this happy time. It can be really tempting to give our dogs and cats holiday food, but remember, these things can actually be toxic and cause our pets to get indigestion or upset tummies. So think about giving them their own specialty treats instead. Christmas trees can be hazardous in the home, and decorations can be very enticing to those curious cats and dogs. So consider placing those decorations a little higher up on the tree, and maybe replacing things like tinsel with ribbons and bows, so that they present less of a risk. Fireworks, banging pots and pans, and all the general revelry that happens around the holiday time of year can be scary, so make sure that your pets have a current ID and microchip, collar and tags to keep them safe during this time.
Now, you know, the Pasadena Humane Society doesn't just rescue dogs, cats, and bunnies. We get lots of critters that come in our door. I'd like to show you one of them right now by sending you over to Joan, who's going to introduce you to Charlie the bearded dragon.
Happy holidays, everyone. This is Charlie. He is a special bearded dragon here at the Pasadena Humane Society. I don't know if you guys can see, but he's actually missing a foot right here, and he's also missing some digits. He has a really unique color, and he's super friendly and social. As you can see, this is like all he does every day, and I love petting him and just feeding him. He likes to eat vegetables and insects. Bearded dragons are really great first-time reptiles for any owners who are interested in this species. Come by and visit Charlie today.
Now, reptiles aren't for everybody, but if they're for you, check our website to see who might be available for adoption. Now, each month, the Pasadena Humane Society has tons of programs to help people get involved and to learn more about animals. So right now, I'd like to share with you some of the events that we have for the month of December, starting with Pictures with Santa, Saturday, December 2nd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can bring your entire family, both two-legged and four-legged, for photos with Santa. And you'll take home a photo keepsake as well. If you want to come and support and have a fun evening, join us at the Beautiful Paws Fashion Show. It's going to be held at the Pasadena Humane Society on Thursday, December 7th from 7 to 9:30 p.m. It is hosted by the 1202 Salon in Pasadena, and this event will benefit the humane treatment of animals. Guests will be treated to a night of entertaining fashion, beauty, cheers, and giving. A collage of artists on stage will create moving art for a great cause. Tickets are available by calling 626-765-3505. If you're thinking of getting a pet, or you have one and you have some basic questions, consider joining us at the Pet Parent 101 workshop. That's going to be held on Saturday, December 9th from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. Again, it's at the Pasadena Humane Society. It is free, no RSVP required, but please leave your pets at home. Now, we have a great partnership that's going to allow us to get hundreds of animals new homes. Consider joining us at the KTLA Take 5 to Care Pet Adoption Day at the Pasadena Humane Society on Thursday, December 14th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's a great way for you to enjoy the holiday season by adopting a pet. And guess what? The adoptions are only $5 because they're being sponsored by a generous donor. It's going to be a great fun day of activities, so come on out and enjoy us. Another night of fun is the Pints for Paws program at Mount Low Brewery. That's going to be on Thursday, December 14th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Come out and enjoy an evening at this local brewery in support of the animals at the Pasadena Humane Society. Are you a kid who wants to get involved? Join us at our Animal Adventurers program. This time, it's all about the cold. Saturday, December 16th from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. It's all about animals that live outside. We're going to learn about hibernation, how to keep animals safe and warm in the comfort of our homes as well. Your child will learn so much about the winter weather. It's great for kids 8 to 12 years of age, and you can register at the PasadenaHumaneSociety.org/kids. We hope you come to one or all of these events, and I look forward to seeing you there. Clara and I would like to thank you for watching the December episode of Animals and Friends. We hope you learned a lot, and we really enjoyed bringing information to you this year. Now, January, we have some new fun things planned. We're going to be bringing a new kids segment, and we're going to be talking all about animal control issues that impact the community. Now, again, thank you in advance for all the great things that you have done for the Pasadena Humane Society throughout the years. Thanks for watching, and we'd like to leave you with this following message. Hi, I'm Julie. I'm the president and CEO of the Pasadena Humane Society, and with me here is Sherman. He's one of the many animals that the Pasadena Humane Society rescues each year. The staff and volunteers work really hard to provide compassionate care for these animals, but the truth is we couldn't do what we do without the support of folks like you. We're so appreciative for everything that you've done to make a difference in the lives of these guys, and the staff at the Pasadena Humane Society really wanted to take a moment to tell you why.
Thank you so much for enabling us to care for more than 11,000 animals each year.
Your donations help to ensure that all shelter animals get a health check and go to their new homes spayed, neutered, microchipped, and vaccinated.
We appreciate your support for animals like Stella, who came to us with a badly broken leg and needed surgery.
Thanks to you, I come to work each day and rescue animals like Lola, who are scared and stray on the streets.
This orphan kitten now has a second chance at life thanks to your generous support.
Because of you, thousands of animals find loving homes every year.
From the Pasadena Humane Society and SPCA, thank you!